So first thing I do in the morning is cuddle with my cat Amour. And yes, I talk to Amour. I don't think it's weird. A lot of people talk to their pets. So we have a cuddle session first. Whenever I do yoga, my cat really wants to stay in my presence. I think because after people do yoga, their energy radiates. So I'm taking him on me to spend a few seconds in silence with him. Now I start with back stretching. For me, the neck and the back is where I keep most of my tension, so I'm gonna focus on that during this yoga session. As you can see, I'm really enjoying that. It feels good. Now I'm stretching the right side of my back and stomach. Then the left side. I think when you wake up, the best way to start your day is with yoga because it relaxes you and you don't get as irritated if challenging things happen throughout the day. So this is what I really enjoy to do in the morning. Now I'm circling my head to stretch my neck. It's important to do this slowly because you don't want to harm yourself. And take your time with that. Do it as long as you want to do it. Now I'm using one hand to keep my shoulder in the right position and the other hand to stretch my head. That way your neck can be stretched better. I'm doing it on the other side as well. When you try this, you really feel that specific spots which you haven't been able to stretch are really getting stretched good. My cat Amour. So this exercise is one of my favorites because this really stretches your spine, your lower back muscles, your upper back muscles, your armpits, your arms, your upper breast, your upper stomach. It stretches the whole upper body, and it is a really good way to release tension and emotion as well because we carry tension in the heart area as well, and if you do this, you're opening your heart chakra. So you can use anything you want to basically allow yourself to stretch that deeply. If you don't have a bed where you can hold on to, you can just use a door or a wall and use it to press against it. So I'm doing this a couple of times. This is one of my favorite yoga poses. Now, for women especially, we hold a lot of tension and trauma in our hips. So doing exercises or yoga poses where you stretch your hips are very important. This is one of the poses which you can do. You don't have to go down all the way if you are a beginner, but if you stretch regularly, then you can go down all the way to get a deeper stretching. Now this way you stretch your inner thighs as well as your back. This stretches your whole body. Feels very nice. Do it as long as you want to. As you guys can see, I really enjoyed that pose, so I've been doing it for quite some time. And don't forget to breathe during those stretching exercises. It's important to breathe in deeply and breathe out. With the right breath technique, you can even accentuate the stretching, make it feel better and deeper. Now this pose stretches your whole back and your arms, generally your upper body. My cat Amour is trying to go into my shirt. He likes to do that. I think sometimes he's wondering what I'm doing. Now this exercise is very good for your chi energy. This upward pose stretches your back, and then the opposite pose, the cat pose, focuses stretching your lower back part, and that's where your chi energy is. This kind of pose is supposed to make your energy flow more continuously and better. You can do this a couple of times. Go up, stay a bit, breathe in, and then go down, and make sure to really try to imagine pushing your back towards the floor or towards the bed to enable a deep stretching. When you go up, try to imagine your back going up to the ceiling. And this stretches your inner thighs and your back muscles. For some people who know how to do the splits or who are very advanced when it comes to yoga, you guys can try to squat down even more. Now this one is really good because it stretches your back as well, but also your upper thighs. The more you push yourself away, the more it stretches in your thighs. And like I said, for women it's important to stretch in that area. So this exercise as well is supposed to restore your energy flow, your chi energy. I'm using my bed to help deepen that stretch. At first it might be a bit hard, but if you do it regularly for 2 till 3 weeks, you will be able to go down even lower, and you will be able to breathe and relax while doing this. The first time I did this one, I was like having a hard time because I couldn't breathe, but now it's easier. It will be the same for you. And like I said, you can use anything to help yourself to stretch deeper. Really important to breathe correctly so that you can stay in the position for a longer time. I'm taking some time because that was a bit exhausting. I'm going for another try, doing the same pose. This opens your heart chakra. It's supposed to help you release stored emotions. You can feel that it stretches at your breast area where your heart is, and afterwards you really feel lighter in this area. So the next pose is called an embryo pose. It has different names, but it's also an embryo pose because when we're in an embryo in our mother's belly, when she's pregnant, we lie in that pose, and doing the same pose helps you relax your nervous system. Important is to keep your chin up and not lay down with your head, but to, keep it a bit engaged and to hold your legs and press them against you. You can do this for a couple of minutes, or you can do this for just 1 minute. Either way, it does help with relaxing and soothing your nervous system. Now, what I'm doing is called the bridge. I like to do it because it stretches your full body. If you want an even deeper stretch, you can tiptoe and push yourself a bit higher with your toes. I'm not sure, this one has different names, but this pose is also called the candle. You're holding yourself up. This is stretching your back as well as your legs. This pose also makes a good blood flow towards your brain and generally feels amazing. If you want to stretch your legs as well, then you can part them while staying in that position.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't.
For this one needs also a bit of core strength. As you can see, I'm shaking a bit because I need to engage my core while stretching. Now I'm stretching my hips, my outer hips. You can press your leg against your upper body and decide yourself how much you want to stretch it, depending on how much pressure you put on it. Yeah, now I'm doing the other side. Also, during different sets of poses, you can always take yourself some time to relax in between. My Catamore is interested again. Yeah, because Amor decided to lay on me, I decided I'm gonna use this time to meditate a bit because I couldn't move during that time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to meditate with him. Now I had to tell him he has to go. He doesn't want to go. Next time I'll call it yoga with amour, because he seems to enjoy it too. Yeah, so I was trying to telepathically communicate with him that he has to go now. But all he kept was staring at me. So I'm just waiting for him to understand. I didn't want to push him on the side. So the next exercise is one where I don't do it so regularly, and it is really stretching your back good, but for me this is a hard pose, so I always need help. So I try to hold myself onto the bed and try to push my back towards my legs. And also try to keep your legs straight while doing this, because naturally your legs will go up a bit because you are stretching, so try to keep them low. Now I'm stretching my legs. If you lay down, you'll be able to stretch your legs better. If it hurts too much, you can do it having your upper body upright. Now this stretches your side, like your side of the back, a lot, and as well as your legs. If you hold your feet like that, pushing them towards you, it'll stretch more the lower part of your legs. If you do it the other way around, it'll stretch more the upper part of your legs. Now I'm doing the same on the other side. Make sure to keep your legs straight as well here. The next pose is called the butterfly. This one stretches your inner thighs and your pelvis as well. For a deeper stretch, you can push your upper body forward towards your legs and the bed if you want that. And also breathe in deep and breathe out deep. This exercise stretches your thighs. If you push yourself down with your hands, it'll stretch a bit deeper. This one stretches the backside of your legs. It's a good combination. I used to do this when I played football. This exercise we did every single time before the training session started. Now we're gonna do this on the opposite side. This also is one of my favorite yoga poses, because afterwards my whole body feels relaxed. Make sure to keep your legs straight. Also, if you want more yoga videos, let me know, because we can also do yoga sessions together. Now we're gonna stretch our upper side of our thighs, especially the forward side. I'm using my bed again to help me stretch a bit deeper. Here I'm stretching my inner thighs. This is probably one of the best poses to stretch your whole inner thighs. And if you do this regularly, you'll probably be able to do the splits at some point. That is what I'm trying to do. This also stretches your inner thighs. If you move your back backwards, it'll stretch it a bit better. So that's what I'm doing. My catamount is asking himself when I'm finished, but he's waiting patiently. This pose helps detoxify your liver. So If you do this, you'll be promoting good liver health. Now I'm doing the other side. Keep your head in the direction which is the opposite of your leg, which is crossed. That's how you get a deeper stretch. Now here I'm trying to stretch my hips and my thighs. Depending on how deeply you want to stretch, you can adjust, you can move your leg around. You shouldn't push yourself. If it hurts a lot, you should just explore till where it can go, till where you can stretch. So just try around. Also, hip mobility is really important because your hip mobility decides how high the chances that you get injured when you're older. Having good hip mobility allows you to be less prone towards accidents. This is another way to stretch your hip. This yoga pose, if I'm not wrong, is called the sun. It stretches your back and your legs. And then you're stretching your back again, but into the opposite direction. I like to do this, and I like to do the first one and then the second one right after, and do this a couple of times. Do this as much as you please. Now this one is another way to try stretch your legs a bit deeper. I'm holding onto the bed. Here it's important to try to keep your legs straight again. Now the last one is a good exercise to stretch your hips again. So as you can see, I focused a lot on back stretching, on hip stretching, thigh stretching.
In this crazy life we live, we all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold.
So the next exercises which I'm gonna do are going to engage my glute muscles and activate them before my real workout starts.
Let's show we really care. Through thick and thin, you've been there by my side, a shoulder to lean on when the tears couldn't hide. You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down. With you, my friend, there's no need to wear a frown. Friendship, oh friendship, upon the storms and sunny days, together we'll walk this road, hand in hand, yeah. Friendship, oh friendship, let's make our colors blend. In the silence of the night, all the chaos of the day, you're the one I turn to in every single way. With you, I find solace in the warmth of your embrace. Together we stand strong in this endless race. Friendship, oh friendship, let's make our colors blend.
I'm gonna do some hip mobilization because your workout is until when you stretch your parts correctly so that you can squat really into the glute exercises. Here I'm doing some RDLs. I really try to do as many as possible of those in my first rep. I also really enjoy this exercise. This is 100% my favorite exercise out of all. That's a good way to grow your glutes as well. you need something to levitate your leg, you can take whatever you want to. If you don't go to the gym, if you do home workouts, just take a seat or whatever you want to use and use it to levitate your leg on it. Now I'm doing some back exercises. It's important to keep the back straight and to try to have mind-muscle connection, meaning that you try to really focus on your back muscles pulling up that weight and not your arms. It's better to do it slower if you have a hard time to connect your mind with your muscles. And yeah, try to pull it up with your back, not with your arms. That's what I'm trying to do here. Back muscles, if you train them, you will also get more of a curvy body, because a lot of people train their abs, train their stomach, but they forget to train their back muscles as well. This is a variation of an RDL. That way you can engage your muscles, also your glute muscles. Good. So I'm doing it on the left side and right side as well. Now my stomach workout, my ab workout starts here. I'm doing a variation of different core engaging exercises. I try to do exercises which engage with my inner core. And at last I'm jumping with the rope. This activates your lymphatic system, which is responsible for detoxifying your body. Guys, that's my breakfast. Some cilantro, carrot, cucumbers, tomatoes, omelette, and some fresh bread. Look at how squeezy it is. Now I'm getting ready. I'm applying some lipstick. I'm not using any makeup products which contain artificial or chemical substances because most of them have endocrine disruptors and mess up with your hormones. So there's everywhere in every drugstore there are brands which use natural substances, so I really recommend using them.
You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down. With you, my friend, there's no need to wear a frown. Friendship, oh friendship, upon the storms and sunny days together.
Alright guys, I'm brushing my hair and then I'm ready to go. Getting ready to go buy some groceries. We didn't have any milk at home anymore and I drink 1 liter chai every day. So I need the milk and the sugar as well. If my hair grows long enough to a specific point, then I'll get myself Tibetan braids in the future. I'm really excited for that. My outfit of the day. It's quite cold outside, that's why I'm wearing a jacket. It's slowly becoming winter time. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye. Purang Tsingelo.